What is up, everybody? Today is Monday, January 6th. Is it the 6th tomorrow? Or today? Today is Monday, January 6th, 2014. Welcome to the new year, although I think last week's was on the 1st, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't care. It's 2014. And the first thing I have to say before I get to what's coming out this week, and by the way, it's not exciting, is that the show, we changed the name. No joke, I've always wanted to call it this, and everyone thought it was just too zany, and you know what? We decided recently, screw it, we're doing it. The show is now called Recommendations, or Recommonday, whatever you want to call it. I think it's absolutely hilarious, and if you didn't notice how redundant Recommendation Monday was, or if you never put together that it could be Recommendations, then I'm shocked, because I feel like it was really, really obvious, and now we're finally doing it. Does it matter? It matters about as much as the background on the Friday show. That's what I'll say. Speaking of the Friday show, we do have a big announcement coming this week, and if you are a Patreon supporter, you already know what it is, and you, so far, have been digging it, and I'm very excited about that. If you want to become a Patreon supporter and help us out, patreon.com/prettymuchit, the link is in the info. Thank you very much if you help us out. We just recently switched from a weekly campaign to a monthly campaign, and all of the reward prices lowered, whatever you want to call them, the reward tiers, they all lowered in value, so if you want to jump on that, there you go. Thank you very much if you do. But let's get into this week. Oh god, starting off with the movie coming out. It's The Legend of Hercules. That's it. This is the one that is, it was called Hercules The Legend Begins, and then they changed it after the trailer was released because it looked like such a piece of shit. It's January, keep that in mind. And as far as DVDs go, we have two movies that you most likely have forgotten about, Closed Circuit and Runner Runner. I didn't see either of them. I've obviously been a lot more lax about seeing movies that I really don't think I'm going to be interested in at all. It is helpful on the brain and helpful on the wallet. But that's it for movies and DVDs, so hope that excites you in some way. And if not, you can throw it right into the garbage truck. Good timing. But maybe there's other stuff going on in the video game world. Let's find out from Jake.
Hey guys, it's Jake. I'm sorry I can't really keep this going very long because, well, frankly, I don't know where I am. But there's not a lot of video games coming out this week. The only thing that is really worth mentioning is if you're really into anime ninjas that wear high heels, Metal Gear Rising is finally going to be available for PC. That's pretty cool. It's at a cheaper price, and it's a Metal Gear game, one of my favorite series of all time. It's not a bad game. It's definitely worth checking out, especially at a budget price, although it is really weird and very hard. But other than that, let's move on over to Lauren with the TV stuff.
Hi everybody, it's Recommonday, and there's a huge amount of stuff this week. It's actually like the biggest TV weeks in September, so I'm going to try to go quickly. As far as series premieres go, we got Intelligence on CBS. This is the new Josh Holloway like sci-fi project. It looks really good, and this is actually just kind of like a preview. We're going to see the pilot, and then new episodes don't actually start airing until March. We've got Killer Women on ABC. This is executive produced by Sofia Vergara from Modern Family, and it's the long-awaited reunion between Tricia Helfer and Michael Trucco from Battlestar Galactica. It's a huge Battlestar week because we also have the premiere of Helix on Sci-Fi, and it's actually from the executive producer of Ron Moore, and it's really Sci-Fi's first foray into like serious like drama programming, because cable is obviously becoming a huge heavyweight as far as television goes, and this is Sci-Fi's first real kind of like big effort. Then we've also got Chicago PD, which is the spin-off of Chicago Fire on NBC. Then we also have Enlisted on Fox, which was a really well-received show at the TCA panels, but for some reason the big guys at Fox didn't really have a lot of faith in it, so it's been pushed back up until mid-season. But everybody who I know who's a critic who's seen it has said it's really awesome. As far as cable goes, we've got The Spoils of Babylon on IFC. This is like a comedy parody kind of thing, and it's making fun of 70s and 80s miniseries. And then there's also True Detective on HBO, and obviously I'm a huge fan of HBO and everything they do. I saw the promo for this and I wasn't totally sold by the premise, but I love Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and they're kind of heading up the cast, so I'm pretty excited to see what they do with it, if nothing more than the fact that I'm a huge fan of the actors. There's the season premiere of Justified on FX with Timothy Olyphant. This show is awesome. If you haven't been watching up until this point, you can catch up on Amazon Prime. I think they have all the episodes instant. It's really awesome, so I definitely, more than anything, that's probably my favorite thing coming back this week. We have Cougar Town on TBS, Psych on USA, Teen Wolf on MTV, and then we also have Banshee on Cinemax. There's a couple things I do want to call out because HBO is having a bunch of premieres, as is Showtime. On HBO, we've got The Return of Girls. And then there's Shameless episodes and House of Lies, all on Showtime. All of these shows are excellent and they all have a ton of notoriety amongst critics and fans alike. I specifically want to call out House of Lies because this show has a great cast and they do an awesome job and I really like it. And I feel like it doesn't get enough attention. So it's probably the kind of thing you maybe can watch without watching the episodes that come before and you still would enjoy it. That's everything with premieres, I promise. Then finally there's the season finale of Hostages, which is probably end up being the series finale. And then there's also the Golden Globes on NBC, which will be hosted by Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. That's everything, I promise. Here's Kevin with the music.
Hey everybody, Kevin here with your music for this week. The first album that you want to check out this week is the Wolf of Wall Street soundtrack. So if you like that movie and you like the sounds even more, you can finally get your hands on that. We also have a hip-hop album from Kid Ink called My Own Lane, as well as Scratch My Back and I'll Scratch Yours by Peter Gabriel. And as another one that he's putting out, Peter Gabriel, is called And I'll Scratch Yours. So if you are into Peter Gabriel, Genesis, classic rock, the whole bit, that's going to be one that you want to check out. And now here's Eric with the rest of what you came here for.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your movies, DVDs, video games, TV, and music that you can check out this week. Hope there's some cool stuff in there, but I won't know until I'm editing it. Seriously, it's very, very slow this time of year. I'm sure you remember. Every year we say the same thing, so don't kill the messenger. The giveaway winner is flashing on the screen right now. I could check, but I don't want to rush it. I want to really, really randomly pick a good name. You don't want to rush a random pick. You want to really think about that random pick. But congratulations to whoever just popped up on screen. You win a free shirt from beobscure.com. Please write to us on facebook.com/prettymuchit, and we will get your information to send you that free shirt. And that is it for this week's episode of Recommendations, whatever. I hope you have a great week. I will see you again on Friday, and that's pretty much it. Seriously excited about Friday.